Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Anthony, and today I'll be reading a book called Water Day, written by Margarita Engle and illustrated by Olivia Sua. This book is basically a rundown how a small place in Cuba, they don't have running water in their homes, so what they would need to do is wait for the water truck. We're gonna hear vowels like bucket, celebrate, and thirsty many times. So, let's get into the book, shall we? So, Mom, Bella, and Ben, OS. Water days are busy days, grateful, laughing, thirsty days. See? Now that was just one of our vowels, thirsty. Thirsty could mean when you go outside, it's very hot, and your throat starts to get dry. You become thirsty. Neighbors smile and wave, but Mommy can't stop the chat. She has to mend our leaky house while Poppy fixes the rusty pump. As you see. By the time the waterman finally arrives, we'll be ready to fill the blue tank on our flat red roof with clear water that flows like hope for my whole thirsty familia. See, we heard it once again. And this is their clear water tub that they have to change every day when the water man comes. 5 days have passed since the waterman's last visit. We need to bathe, wash clothes, cook rice, and boil agua to keep in the kitchen so that it's clean enough to drink without getting sick. We also need to flush the stinky toilet. Ick. Ravene, here he comes. Sometimes the waterman has a truck, but today it's a wagon pulled by a horse that strains against the weight of the shiny metal tank. As you can see, it's the waterman. Bisabuelita is so excited that she sings to her fruit trees, promising to water the avocado, mango, and guava. As you can see all the nice trees with fruit. I laugh when she tells them she'll soon get their toes wet, because of course they have roots, not feet. But that is just the way happy great-grandmas left to speak on water days. When I was a girl, she says with a sigh, the rain came every afternoon all summer, filling the well in tinajones, these big clay jars. See, it's going to fill with water. That now sit here under the blazing sun, completely empty. See how it went from fill to empty? Good observation. What changed? Everything. Weather, rivers, groundwater, and lakes. Without the waterman and his horse, we would be so thirsty. Luckily, he has enough agua today to fill our blue tank up to the top. See you in 5 days, I shout when he leaves. Pero mira, but look, here he comes, the fish lady on her bicycle. The jar in her basket is full of silvery little pieces to pour in the tank, where they will gobble all the mosquito larvae so we won't get bitten by insects that carry diseases like malaria. They have special fishes. It's interesting. I follow the fish lady up a steep, winding staircase all the way to the roof. I wonder where it's going. She lets me dip a net into the jar and catch a few shimmery fish all by herself. Look at that. When water day and fish day happens on the same day, our whole neighborhood is noisy and lively. As we get ready to bathe, wash clothes, cook, flush, and splash a bit of agua onto the toes of thirsty trees. We also have to boil enough water to drink for nearly a week. 5 days is almost a week. Water Day always feels like a river of joy that flows from my whole thirsty familia. The end. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, but I do have a few questions to ask you guys. First one is, why do you think the water truck is so important to the community? Because obviously we have our own running water, so you know, people live differently and we all have to accept it and celebrate it. Second one, how do the characters work together during Water Day? If you're a good listener, you'd understand. And last but not least, my last one, what emotions do you see on the characters' faces? What causes those feelings? Or, to sum it up, as you can see in there, they're all smiling. They're all smiling because the water guy is coming. So I want you guys to go back to your seats and we'll all have a group discussion.